Hello, 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 hello. Is my mic working? Can you hear me okay? How is everyone? Perfect. Hello, Kat. How's it going? Just sorting my mic placement out now. That's all. Yeah. How is everyone? How's your Thursday been? Good evening, square-eyed. Squared-eyed. I'm just gonna call you square-eyed because it hurts my head to try and pronounce that one. Good. I can't remember if it was you or the other cat that was hungover last week. I know there's two cats in the group. Let's restore the game. It was you. How did the rest of your hangover go? We're not going to carry on from the goat until we find out about your hangover. Did you get a dirty kebab by the end of the night? I went to bed after the street. You went to bed. Did you sleep it through? Did you wake up the next day feeling better? Too old for this shit. I get Lethal Weapon vibes. Right. So, we are back at the goat. And I can't quite remember what to do. No, we don't go back up there. Let's talk to the goat.
Hey, Billy. The animal fixed on me with an evil glare. Behind the malice and resentment, there was a cool intelligence. How you doing, boy? I felt as threatened as I'd been by the assassin and his goons in Paris.
Your chat option isn't there. I agree. Completely agree. Okay, let's try and fix your chat. Have you got me in full screen? That might be why. Try and... Yeah, she's got the chat back. Yeah.
Hey, Billy. The goat responded with a cool and penetrating...
There she is. She's got the chat.
It was the fiercest, meanest-looking old goat I'd ever laid eyes upon.
Hey, how's it going, Runic? Dragonic Ruin. That's the one. I always say Dragon Runic. Don't know why. Okay. And that's the other Kate. Hello, Kate. Kate and Cat. There is another one. There's a KT, isn't there? So I've got a Cat, a Kate, and a Katie in here. At some point. Hello, Calligraphy Kate. How's it going? Right, so George is not dead on the floor. We know that much. He looks dead on the floor. He's just done with life. He's like, do you know what? I'm done. I'm done. Actually, so, right. While I shrug. So, I just went to Tim Hortons today. I will say, their French vanilla lattes, amazing. Uber Barbie, right, you need to hear this. Tim Hortons. The French vanilla lattes, next level. Ain't gonna lie to you. Really good. Burgers, they're good. They're better than McDonald's, which is wicked. But my question to everyone is, has anyone tried a Taco Bell yet? There's one like an hour and a half down the road from me, roughly. And I'm considering taking the drive down there and just buying a Taco Bell. I might even live stream it for you guys if no one's had one, just because, why not? I'll stick you on the dash, we can drive together and I'll have a sing-along. And you can see Uber Barbie's sexy folliculed head. What about if we blind the... Where did we get a flashlight from? Not a flashlight, a flashlight. Had one in America. It's really hard to eat in any kind of graceful way. Oh, well, Trident Cat. That's good, because I don't eat things gracefully. I look like I've never eaten a meal before in my life. Yep. I think they're right. If you can't be asked to make your own, well, that's me right there. I'm not a Taco Bell fan. I feel I make better in the house. Mrs. likes it though. Okay, so I need some recipes on how to make some. That'd be wicked. Let's get my Twitch stuff up so I can plug myself as well. So yeah, what you can do is, if you haven't yet, follow me on any of them socials. Twitter and Instagram's better because I can follow you back, obviously. And TikTok, and DM me recipes, because I want to try and make my own as well. I'm trying to be a bit better eating, you know. My diet has consisted of greasy food recently. Oh, I know. Let's,
no.
yeah, let's electrocute the goat. Would that work? No?
It was the shake and shock buzzer I'd been given by the man in the costume shop.
Okay. I need to start using them all. So many social... Oh, mate, there's more socials than that, but they're the ones I plug. I've got, like... I run a few different TikTok accounts, car stuff on some of them, and, you know, just sort of other things on others. I'm just kind of hoping that I can just get down there. I need to start... You do, right, so... Okay. Evening chat, evening Mr. Scorch, evening Slinky. Have you noticed we are one follower away from the Kit Kat? So, if we get that follower this time, it then means Sunday I will be doing the Kit Kat Chunky Challenge. Okay, I will make it somehow and film it and edit it and upload it to TikTok and all of that lot, you know, of the making process, and then I'll eat it here live for you guys, and then I'll upload it to TikTok, obviously, because I need more views. What about the ball? Can I throw the ball to the goat? And we have tagged Jason this evening. Oh wow, okay. I don't think he's gonna. I felt bad because last week when we were streaming, he was visiting. I think it was his nan. Can you guys hear the goat chewing? Can you hear the goat chewing? Okay. Oh no, it's not me. Nah. You can. Okay, because I'm looking at my desktop audio and it's not showing through for some reason. So, keep your volume up for me.
Hey, Billy. The goat responded with a cool and penetrating stare.
Can you hear him talking?
Hey, Billy. The goat responded with a cool and penetrating stare.
Yeah, okay, cool. As long as I could, yeah, I couldn't hear it, that was all. My desktop audio isn't coming through for some reason on my mixer, but I don't know why. Yeah. Right, I've tried the ball. Don't think he's going to respond to a picture. Crunchy grass. Yeah, I wonder what he's eating. Dick. It sounds like when you crunch into a carrot. Right. I've taken the place of our cat this evening, so it's me you will see bobbing about in the background. Joe Philpott, hey, finally. Oh my god, the goat. Yes, you've come at the right time. Be honest, I'm a little bit... I can't really remember. It feels like a lifetime ago we saw Jason get angry at it. You're going to walk across his keyboard and stick your butt in his face too. I can pray. Katie Wills. Willis? Wills. Evening all. Evening, how's it going? How's your Thursday? How's everyone's Thursday been? I hope it's Thursday for everyone, not a different day. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yes. Yes, I remember something about having to go both ways. There's an obvious joke there. Not bad, thanks. Hope everyone's is good. Honestly, I am ecstatic. I just want to take a moment to say that my daughter's parents' evening, we got glowing reviews from every single teacher. Every single teacher said she was amazing. And I couldn't wish for better. Literally, just, yeah. She was praised by everyone, so I am super in a good mood. Going both ways. I'm not going to ooh with it. Well done, Daughter Scorch. Thank you. I'll let her know. Okay, so what do I do? Oh, hang on, we're doing something. We're doing something. We have parents' evening tonight for the twins. Bloody waste of time.
The rope by which the goat was tethered had become tangled on the old plowshare.
I done it!
Yay! Well done.
Okay, that's made me quite happy. Yeah. I'd completely fluked it. I was just trying to go both ways like a... I think George is bisexual, so, you know. Yeah. Honestly, completely fluke. I would like to tell you that I was... Yeah. Also, George, nice arse. Chef's kiss.
The only object on the table which interested me was a small sack.
I've put a small sack on the table a few times.
As I dipped my fingers into the soft white powder, I realized what it was.
Coke.
Plaster of Paris.
Oh.
I'd used it in kindergarten to make casts of animal paw prints.
Do we think George is a Coke kind of guy? You know, this is 90s. He walks around in a sports jacket like, you know, Wolf of Wall Street almost.
I
reckon he's a
placed my
Coke guy.
fingers and thumb into the holes in the wall.
Don't think he drinks Pepsi.
Nothing happened.
If you're listening to Twitch, we're talking about the beverages. Okay.
I tried in vain to move the panel.
Right. Something to do with the glory hole in the wall, right?
I placed my fingers and thumb into the holes in the wall. Nothing happened.
Okay, so what do I need to do? Right, there's nothing else there. Nothing there. Nothing. We tried to push that. Oh, what's this?
The statue was too heavy to lift. It overbalanced into the sand.
Can you lift it now? No, okay.
As I swung the stone upright, I noticed it had left a pattern
I'd like
of
to
holes
apologise. I
in the
just saw the
sand.
drama on the group this afternoon. The person has now been banned. Yeah. Oh, some people. Right. Okay, so what's it done?
I placed my fingers in the 5 impressions left by the
No,
fallen
what do we
stone.
miss?
It was weird. They fit perfectly.
Just, yeah. What you missed was someone being a pedantic... Oh, I'm going to hold my tongue there. Just being pedantic. It's the same person that moaned that I was playing the director's cut without actually watching to find out why I was playing the director's cut for you guys. And just moaning that 2 Point Hospital and things like that aren't a point and click. If by definition that is a point and click, then Doom must be a point and click, was his argument. Yeah. So, arguing with stupid people, in my opinion. Oh, I haven't done anything to the statue yet. I called Theme Hospital point and click, yeah. Yeah, honestly, Katie, it's just ridiculous. It's what would you guys classify 2 Point Hospital and things like that to people, to a general public audience? Right, so I need to plaster of Paris. Plaster of Paris, but how do I get it wet?
I sprinkled the plaster on
Do
the
I wee on
sand
it?
until the holes were filled.
World building games, yeah. Do I wee on this now? What do I do? Because you need water for plaster of Paris. You don't use a flashlight. Do I?
I smoothed the plaster level
Okay.
with the sand. It was my first experience.
Exactly. It's just there's no need for it.
No way.
Yeah, and that was my argument. I said basically, technically, it is a point and click game, not a point and click adventure game, because you are still pointing and clicking. So yeah. Do I electrocute it? Maybe. What do I do here? Oh, do I? No.
I smoothed the plaster level with the sand.
Okay.
It was my first experience of home improvement.
So I don't wee on it. Okay, thank you. I was thinking like maybe go to the pub and get a beer. Yeah, that was my first thought. Wee on it or pub for a beer. Give up. Just go get pissed, George. Oh yeah, I forgot we stuck our pole in the hole. Go on, backflip off, George. Do it in style. Assassin's Creed Leap of Faith. Oh, what's that way? You go that way. Oh. Right. It makes sense why we had to turn the tap on now. Wait, who's that guy? That guy was never there before, was he? Bless you.
Hello.
Hello there. Let me introduce you to my pals.
We've already met.
Oh, okay, we have already met. Okay,
I
so
gotta go.
I don't remember him, but sure. Tap's been running since Sunday. Surely that basement's going to be flooded like the wet bandits in Home Alone. Tissue. Okay, we don't get the tissue wet. Do we get plaster of Paris wet?
I shut off the faucet as tight as I could, but it kept on dripping.
Now do I get it wet? No?
The faucet creaked, coughed, and spewed out a stream
Sneezy
of
McSneeze.
rusty-colored
I can't say
water.
it. Sneezy McSneezerson is back. Yes. Right, I don't know what to do here then. Let's see if I can get a pint or something. Oh, sorry, I thought it might be... I mean, we're trying, aren't we? What's this stuff? What's this?
I was about to reach for the pump
Oh, it's the
when
pump.
I came to my... A rash move like that in a strange country with strange customs could be my last.
I think he's add something to your inventory.
Touching the glass washer would have been like putting my hand in a blender. I looked at the plug I'd fixed and felt a glow of pride.
Ooh,
All my own work.
okay. Has ever missed something in the basement? Do I take the mop?
I searched the trash, but I looked among the cleaning materials, but saw nothing I could use.
Ooh, You were close at one point. Close, okay.
The carton was damp and soggy. Useless.
Okay, so it's not that. Good evening. How's it going? It could. I mean, great for me as a parent, but on the game, not great because I'm well and truly lost now. I've made a plaster of Paris dick hole, and now I'm trying to work out how to not wee on it. Oh yeah, I did. I fluked the goat in 2 tries. Well, yeah, I felt like more than 2. Upstairs. Okay, upstairs. Okay. Oh. I don't need the rope thing. I'm going to ring Todrick, see if he can help. Todrick, help me.
Phoning that guy again.
Okay. Nico, you help me.
Allô? Couleur. J'écoute.
Nico?
Who is this?
It's me, George. Are you okay?
Yes, of course I am.
Slinky, put it up in the
Take
Facebook
care.
chat now and be
back
like,
soon.
Yeah,
get on them.
Thanks for calling.
and I'll
George.
do it as soon as I
Any
finish the
signs
stream.
of our friend the clown?
Yeah, he turned up dressed as a pixie.
What?
He did.
Did he see you?
He came back and talked to me.
Oh, you're crazy, George. The killer knows who you are.
Relax. It wasn't me he was after. It was Peagram's gem.
Right, okay, so. Oh, what was that? What's that? What's that?
As the man raised his arm to drink, I snatched the towel away.
Did I get it, Peggy? Did I? Is it the towel? Is it the towel? Run, George. I'm happy. Run. Yeah, I got it. Oh. Munch chomp. God damn you. I've only had 7 coffees tonight. There we go. Oh. There you go. You've had your posture check and your H2O. Oh, I should put a limit on them. Right. Now, Georgie Porgy, run.
I held the towel under the faucet and soaked it with water.
And a free gunshot. Absolutely. There you go. There you go. You love it, Slinky. I mean, if you want a free gun show, go on my TikTok. There you go. There's a better gun show on there. I know, for some reason it didn't do them all. There we go. Go on with TikTok. You'll get a lovely free gun show. I don't have any... I'll get to give you back the 1,000 because I don't have any coffee right near me at the minute. I used to have a coffee machine just here that I would make a coffee for. And did you save after the goat, seeing as it was a fluke? I didn't actually. I should do. It would be Zen related. So probably easier to call me that as it never changes. Okay, Zen, that's fine. I'll stick with Zen. Can we unstick the goat afterwards, do you think? Here we go. We'll save. We've saved. Right, could you make a note to give Trident Cat back 1,000 redeem points? Because I need to do that. I don't quite know how to do it from here just yet. Right.
The trickle of water was quickly absorbed by the plaster.
No, it dies. Caught in the plough as it can't get to food and water. Oh, don't say that! The goat's face looks strangely human to me. Okay, yeah, I will promise you. What I'll do is for the next stream,
I eased the solid piece of plaster from the sand.
Beforehand, I will go to Costa and I'll order a coffee.
Copy of the statue.
So I'll have it ready for you. I'll even film myself doing it, and it'll be the 5-minute intro. That
snugly into the 5 matching sockets. There was a soft thud, then silence.
Ooh, Costa's best. Yes, it is. I normally go large oat milk latte with like 4 extra shots. Maybe 5, depending on how tired I am. And then it speaks in the I know it speaks in the later games. I've got a clip up on my YouTube of number 5 having a conversation with it. Ooh. Back in Nico's apartment. Oh, what? We can't free the goat. I don't even go back to speak to the goat.
So, where did you stay last night?
Your mum's
At
house.
McDevitt's. I got to drinking with Doyle and a couple of the guys.
That explains why you look so ill today. Did you get any sleep at all?
No.
Not much. I had to share the room with another guy.
Did he snore?
Hardly. He was dead. Then Leary woke me in the middle of the night to help bail out the cellar.
The cellar was flooded?
Yeah, some idiot had left the faucet running.
And you say
Sorry.
Pigram has disappeared?
Without a trace. But my visit wasn't a complete waste of time.
Pigram's gem?
The Templars gem. Whoever Jacques Marquet is, he's in for a disappointment.
Jacques Marquet?
He's the guy who should have collected the gem from Fitzgerald.
That's a
What
good
are
question.
your plans?
I want to find out who, what,
wanna find
or
out?
where Montfaucon was. All I've got to go by is the name and a picture of a hanged man.
Let's find
Can't
out.
sit here all day, much as I'd like to.
Okay. Don't forget to
We'll
look
come
for
back.
Lobino at
Don't
the
you worry.
Crown Museum. And why don't you...
Shut
Okay,
up. We'll get
shut-
back to you.
Just
We'll get back. Right. Let's find out. I'm curious. Restore. Right, let's... See, what I'm going to do is I'm going to... because I had to walk down the stairs, I'm going to put the water on there first. Yeah, see? I didn't want the towel to dry. I didn't know if it did or not. I have a feeling it probably would.
Trickle of water.
And now I'm not going to pick that up. I'm going back to turn the tap off. Let's find out. I'm curious. You've got me questioning. Right. Curious Scorch. Can see it being a children's book. If someone wants to make it, I'd happily endorse it. The line's completely cut from director's cut, is it?
Pushing with all my strength.
Okay. I can't go that way. Am I allowed back to the pub? I am. Okay. Why is it completely cut from the director's cut, do you reckon? One sec. That's better. I had something stuck in my throat. Oh. I will not uwu for you, Zen.
I shut off the faucet as tight as I could, but it kept on dripping.
Right. Faucet's turned off. Let's go see if it's changed. I need to go poke something in a glory hole. I think... Yeah, I have. I've got sound effects. I should have done this when I got the goat. What's an uwu asking for a friend? Yeah, okay. An uwu is a sound that e-girls like to make when they do things right. Let's try and free the goat as well so it doesn't die. You got me worried then.
No way was I going near that old goat.
I say the same thing about my mother-in-law. Oh, can't believe I just put that out on the internet.
I eased the solid piece of plaster from the sand. Underneath,
Right,
it
I'll
had
ask.
formed a perfect copy of the statue.
Zen's asking if you can give us an uwu.
The hardened plaster cast fitted snugly into the 5 matching sockets.
Yeah. Okay. She doesn't know what one is.
Then, silence.
Great example, but how does it sound? Okay, I'll tell you what. You're not. Bet she's never even got stuck in the dryer either. Step bro Scorch. Just wow. This is an uwu. There you go.
It sounds like... I can't say what it sounds like.
Go on, just
So,
say
where
it.
did you stay last night?
At McDevitt's. I got to drinking with Doyle and a couple of the guys.
They can't
That
hear you. I
explains why
can.
you look so ill today. Did you get any sleep at all?
Not
does it sound
much.
like?
I had to share the room with another guy.
Did he snore?
Hardly. He was dead,
Okay, yeah.
And his
Yep,
sweet
yep.
Pegram has disappeared?
without a trace.
You don't need to apologise to her, she's heard worse. Typical anime girl speech. Yes, pretty much. Yeah.
Pegram's gem?
The Templars gem. Whoever Jacques Marquet is, he's in for a disappointment.
Jacques Marquet?
He's the guy who should have collected the gem from Fitzgerald.
What are your plans?
I want to find out who,
It was.
what, or where Montfaucon was. All I've got to go by is the name and a picture of a hanged man.
Hadn't even realised.
Do you want to look after the gem?
No, Josh. I'd be too tempted to sell it.
Me too. Hang on. Hold up. When did George take his pole out of the hole? He had time to put his pole out of the hole, but not to free the goat, or turn the tap off on normal playthroughs. A little bit disgusted.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Right, so. Well, maybe he freed the goat when he left. We will never know. That's true. That's true.
That's the gem that Pegram found at Lochmar.
You know what? I will message Charles about that.
That's the tripod in the Croon Museum.
I'll not listen to the rest about the women and with a mirror and yeah.
Look, Nico, a handful of plaster.
Yeah. Why is it that men never really grow up?
What's your problem, sister?
Your pockets stuffed with useless junk like little boys.
You never know when useless junk might come in handy.
I'm just checking my pockets now. No. I've got...
I can't sit
My pockets
here all
aren't
day,
empty, but yeah.
much as I'd like to.
Okay. Don't forget to look for Lobino at the Croon
He has a
Museum.
little bit of stuff. Do you know,
Why don't
the
you
amount of
see
stuff in his
photos
pocket, it
of
wouldn't surprise
anything?
me.
Okay. Anything else I can do for you while I'm out? Shopping, a trip to the laundromat?
Just take care of yourself.
Nico looks like she'd get stuck in a tumble dryer. Sorry, a washing machine, that's what it is. I don't watch it. I'll tell you what, Zen, for you, I will put an uwu on my sound clip board thing. Right, we don't need to go there. Do we need to go... We're going to the airport. Do we need to go to this one? I'll get back to that later. Nah, Nico would be using the manhole tool to free George from being stuck. I mean, yeah, that's probably true, actually. Let's go here. Oh, we've been here. Was Lobino here? No, he wasn't here last time. Is he here now? There he is. Right. Bash him over the head with it, George.
I beg your pardon. Are you Andre Lobino?
That's me. You want my autograph?
No. I was told you may be able to help me.
Help?
My name is George Stobart. I'd like your professional opinion.
Well, okay. Shoot.
I don't
What do you
remember
make of this
Nico
tool?
flashing her breastises.
Interesting. Where did you get it?
From a dig in Paris.
Vraiment? I didn't realize there were any excavations in progress in the city.
Lobbin Knobhead. Yes. I don't like him.
Does the name Montfaucon mean anything to you?
Sure.
He's
it
just
was
so
the most grisly
pretentious
spectacle in Paris until the
And
revolution.
full of himself.
A public toilet?
Montfaucon was the place of execution for many thousands. A dark temple of death, with row upon row of arches, each one framing a grim exhibit. scores
Breasticles
of rotting
used to bypass a
corpses
puzzle.
swung on creaking rope,
We'll get there.
while the crows devoured them.
Sounds like someone else, you know. Don't
That
even.
explains the image of the hanged man.
Don't
I found a
even.
reference to
Do not
Montesson
make these
in
people
Ireland
think
in
that
a
I am
village
up my
called
own
Lochmarn.
arse.
Lochmarn. That's where Pegram was digging.
That's right. He'd left the excavation before I arrived. Do you know Pegram well?
Not really. I met him at a conference. I would have liked to talk to him in depth, but I didn't have
That's where the doctor's arm
When was
goes.
Oh, yes, back in the summer.
I mean,
July,
yeah.
I think.
The second week of July?
Maybe.
I mean, last
Yes,
time we got
it
to his
was,
elbow, so
just before
we're trying for
Bastille.
shoulder next time.
So Pegram was in Paris at the same time as the other victims.
Pardon? Victims of what?
Nothing. Just thinking aloud.
I don't want to show him the gem.
I'd like your opinion on a medieval manuscript.
Vraiment? Do you have it with you?
No, it's too fragile.
Don't,
And
I'm nearly
besides,
40.
There are certain people who'd stop at nothing
So you
to
know,
get their hands
you
on
know,
it.
yep.
Intriguing. Do you have a copy of the text?
There isn't much, only a few Latin phrases. I was kind of hoping you'd help decipher the pictures.
Without seeing the manuscript, that's a tall order.
Just tell me one thing. What does the image of two men riding on the same horse suggest to you?
The Knights Templar. Does the Templar seal appear on this manuscript? I'd love to see that for myself.
Can you tell me anything about the Knights
Oh,
Templar?
okay, we're
I
getting
sure
somewhere.
can, Georgie. Soldiers, diplomats, mercenaries, monks, bankers, you name it, the Templars fit the bill. The greatest fighting force in Christendom, the militia of Christ.
Jeez.
Anything else?
How did the Templars get their name?
From the building in which they set up their headquarters. The King of Jerusalem gave them part of a mosque on the Temple Mount. It was said to have been the site of the original Temple of Solomon. The order became known first as the Knights of the Temple, and later as the Knights Templar.
You're a mine of information, Andre.
Glad to be of help, Georgie.
Georgie. Hate that.
Where was the site of Montfaucon?
To the northeast, near the Canal Saint-Martin, but there's nothing there now. The old gibbet was torn down during the Revolution.
How come the Templars became so wealthy?
There was a constant stream of new recruits to their ranks, many from noble families.
Okay.
They were required to swear a sacred oath of poverty, chastity, and obedience. So, their money, goods, and lands were donated
Have you played
to
all the
the
games before?
The
Honestly,
Templars soon held
no.
land in France, Scotland, England, Spain, most
give me a
of
sec.
Europe, in fact. The poor Knights of Christ became the wealthiest power in Christendom.
so I have not actually played this one. I bought this one and number 2 when I was a kid from HMV for like £2 for the pair. And number 1 wouldn't ever load for me, so I had to go straight on to number 2, hoping I would not miss anything on the story. And I don't really remember anything of number 2. The only one I've played that I can say that I know more of is number 5, but I haven't played that since before lockdown. Just before lockdown, I think I last played it. So yeah, so
Is it true the treasure of
been
the
a few
Knights
years.
Templar was never found?
Who knows? So little knowledge of what really happened remains. Or if it does, the truth has never been made public.
What do you mean by that?
The Templars have attained mythological status, like the King Arthur of the Britons. There are people even now who say the Templars still exist.
of course I
Do you
do.
think that's likely?
No.
3 and 4
Not
been
for a minute.
experienced then. Really? Is it?
The manuscript is being looked after by a friend.
I'm assuming the
Paris?
laughing face, they're
Yeah.
not good.
Not far from here, in fact.
Well, just give me the address and I'll come round and take a look.
I'm not so sure about that. Maybe I should check with her first.
I know, I'm
female
sorry.
friend?
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
she's a woman. Maybe it was my imagination, but I noticed a predatory look in his eye.
I get that.
Suddenly, this friendly historian had turned into the big bad wolf. This friend who has the manuscript,
Oui, the anonymous girlfriend.
she lives at 361.
Why would you give him the address?
Ah, I know it well. I'll drop by. Just as soon as I can.
You just called him a predator and borderline sex pest, and you're going to give him the address.
What do you make of this?
It's the biggest gemstone I've ever seen. Where
mean-
did you get it?
From Professor
your mum.
Pegram's messenger boy.
Did Pegram find this on his dig?
Yeah, the site where this was found was a Templar castle.
I think
Do
a
you
lot
it
of
could be
people gave
part
up on
of
the goat,
Templar
didn't they?
treasure?
No, I shouldn't think so.
So you've never seen the ending of number 2 then, Zen? Oh, God,
I'd
shake
like
my
to
hand.
shake you by the hand, Andre.
Not now, Georgie.
Okay, I want this.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
Can't remember, to be honest. Okay, so, I mean, we're going to get to experience it. What was that? There was...
I was no desecrator of tombs.
Yeah. We get to experience it together then. Because I really don't remember number 2 very well.
As I reached toward the display case, a shrill piping filled the air. I froze, then tried to get myself together and act nonchalantly.
I've never played a single
no.
Monkey Island game
No, monsieur.
or Discworld.
No. What's wrong?
If there are games again you want to see me play,
The exhibit?
by all means,
I'm sorry.
we can get on them afterwards. Maybe we feel a bit dated now. Okay, I can always see if I can get like a mod to update the graphics or something. Right. I know I have to do some of this. Oh, I love Monkey Island. Completed all those in lockdown. Yeah, I've never played a single one. I know the new one's not long come out.
Don't even think of climbing in there, monsieur. You'll be suffocated.
Okay, so no climbing in
I
there.
always wondered how it felt to be a mummy.
Are they good, Trident Cat? Right. Okay. So let's go see what the police officer has to say. She said something about that as well. What about shower with my dad simulator? Yeah. I don't know. Yes, it's very, very funny. Okay. Yeah. We can definitely try. Shower with my... I don't know your dad, Zen. If he's a cuddler, I'll shower with him. Is it really a game that actually exists on Steam? You're not... You don't want me to shower with your actual dad? Okay, I can't say that because
Excuse
this
me.
goes on YouTube as well.
What do you want now?
Yeah.
I'd like to report an assault.
Yes, monsieur? Where is the victim?
I'm the victim. I've been
Please
harassed by
text
a
them
pair
to
of
me so I can
thugs.
check them out
I
afterwards.
see. And where did this alleged assault take place?
Outside the Hotel Ubu. They stopped me as I was leaving and went through my pockets.
Could you describe the suspects, monsieur?
One looked like a gorilla, and the other looked like a weasel. Their names are Flap and Guido.
Bon. I'll get them this time.
What are you going to do about Flap and Guido, Sergeant?
I'm going to bust them, monsieur. For years I have been hoping to pin something on that pair. Now's my chance. I'll show them. And the inspector.
Thanks, Sergeant. Thanks for taking me
Thank you.
seriously.
I'm only doing my duty, monsieur.
3 and 4 and 99p on GOG if you don't have them. I think I have 3, I don't have 4. So I'll pick
Is
it up.
Rosso here?
Yes, he is.
Thank you. If you
Wish
could
to
put a
speak
link
to
in
him?
the Facebook group, that'd be wicked.
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur. It's Stobart, monsieur. He insists on talking to you again.
Maybe it's just me being a bit...
Thank you.
Anyone else notice how the poster on the wall looks like a butthole? Just me?
What now,
Hang
monsieur?
on, I'll show you. This poster here, that is definitely a butthole. Just me. Okay. Alright.
Do you know a pair of thugs called Flap and Guido?
I have known those two since they graduated from special school.
You can't
Flap
say
is a
that.
nasty piece of work. But Guido is the real
It's not
brains
Paris,
of the
yeah.
partnership. Where did you hear of them?
I met them out in front of the Hotel Ubu. Have you heard of Professor Pegram, the archaeologist?
Molly Pegram, the second son of Lord Barclay Pegram.
I don't know. I only read about him in a magazine.
So much for the efficacy of rehabilitation. What has he done this time?
He made an important archaeological find in Ireland. Do you know Pegram well?
I have connections with the family, but I wouldn't say I knew him at all.
Is his name really Molly?
Of course not. That was the nickname he was given at school. All his friends and acquaintances know him as Molly.
Ever heard of a guy called Marquet? Jacques Marquet?
Marquet. I know the name well. He has a record for suspected blackmail, kidnapping, arson, and art theft.
An all-rounder, huh? How come he's on the loose?
His bravado is matched only by the courtroom skills of his attorney.
Have you noticed how the police officer looks like Leon from behind?
He does. Is he still there?
Not that I know of. Aerial Ninja, thank you for the follow, my friend.
Mr. Scorch.
Yeah. Can you share the story from TikTok with people? I've got no problem with it. It doesn't go on my YouTube, the written stuff, so you can write it. And that means, I think, we will be at 240. That means the Kit Kat challenge will happen. Thank you. I will grab that link as soon as I finish the stream.
Have you heard of the Knights Templar?
If I put
Les
a
Templiers.
marker just there,
But of course, monsieur,
I now know.
their fame is widespread throughout France. We haven't forgotten them, unlike the rest of Europe.
It was the King of France who persecuted them, though.
Indeed.
That shook his cool. Underneath his cultured facade, the man was real twitchy. You're obviously a great admirer of the Knights Templar.
They were men of great honor, monsieur.
Yeah, then the Kit Kat
The
challenge will
flower
100%
of
happen now.
chivalry.
Not everyone would share your views, Inspector.
Not everyone shares my passion for Bartok.
Shower
If
of
the
Your Dad
Templars were as
and
honorable
the
as-
simulator
That's
games
enough.
are both
I
on
do
Steam.
not wish to hear your uninformed opinions, Stobbard.
Are both still on Steam. Okay, I will check them out.
Why do you get so wound up
Yeah,
about the Knights Templar?
I'm still really...
They've been dead for centuries.
Shower of Your
I
Dad,
shouldn't have
like
pushed
what?
my luck. Maybe his ancestors were Templars. Whatever.
I won't post the link.
I saw the
Yeah,
anger flare
I
in his
probably
eyes like a
wouldn't.
distant summer thunderstorm.
The Templars were the first true internationalists. 800 years on, and still the world is fragmented by nationalistic
Hang on.
flag-waving
What's that?
fools. You will excuse me.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't remember. Was it on Help I Sexted My Boss?
No.
No, I don't remember.
No, I'm going to have to try and find it.
Yeah. Right. Okay, so he's no help, the copper. I know I need that tripod. Or is that from number 2? That's a really good podcast, by the way. It is. I've actually been really enjoying it. If you haven't yet, go on TikTok and look for Help I Sexted My Boss. It's funny. The stories and all that was just ridiculous. Right, is there a way to get around this? Maybe break the glass? Okay, maybe buzz the glass? No. Maybe sharp... Oh yeah, we haven't shown him all my stuff yet. Let's show him a picture.
Hi, Andre.
Hello,
When do we get the
Georgie.
pants?
Does the guy in this photograph look familiar to you?
I remember having a pair of pants.
Take a look at this nose, Lobino.
It really doesn't interest me, Georgie.
What do you make of this ID card?
Broken sword 2. Oh, okay.
Nothing.
The pencil number 2. Okay.
Did I show you this tool?
Yes, you did. Though I can't imagine why.
Does this matchbook mean
Oh
anything
no,
to you?
George. I'm stuck in
Alamut
the
is
display
the name of the
cabinet.
place where the Hashashin were based.
Where is it?
Somewhere
Help by
in
section
what
was.
used to
Oh
be
yeah, it
called
does. Yes,
Persia.
Jordan North, isn't it?
I'm not too hot
How do I-
with modern geography, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it out of the
most
display
recent
cabinet.
map I
Then
have
I don't know how.
shows America as an English colony.
Alright.
Do you recognize this white powder, Andre?
No,
Don't sniff it.
What does this tissue mean to you?
nothing.
Okay.
Thanks for your help,
So we've
Andre.
tried everything there.
You're welcome.
Watch out! You'll have that done on top of us! Watch out! You'll
That
have
voice.
that done on top of us!
He's definitely not French. Should have to look for it. Have you ever listened to My Dad Wrote a Porno? Amazing podcast too. What? No? I don't know. I didn't know he did a podcast.
Watch out! You'll have that done on top of us!
Right, I'm waiting for you to look away and I'm going to wobble it. Give it a little shake as you look away. Okay. Okay.
Now what did I tell you about touching the exhibit?
Right, let's wait for him to look away and do it then.
Was it you can touch all you want so long as your hands are clean?
Not quite, monsieur. It was do not touch, not ever!
Oh yeah, that was it. Pardon me.
Oui, monsieur?
Oh yeah, we haven't spoken to
Do you
you yet.
recognize this red nose?
I don't think so.
Can you give me any further information about the tripod?
Certainly, monsieur. It's infamous. That tripod, that belonged to John D.
No.
What's the importance of John Dee's tripod?
D was the most famous escapologist of the 16th century. The Houdini of his time.
Don't you mean alchemist? Escapologists use ropes, chains, and handcuffs, not tripods.
Well, whatever he was, that is the tripod he used in his experiments.
What kind of experiments did John Dee perform with his tripod?
Oh, the usual. Didn't you study chemistry at school?
Yeah, but we skipped over thaumatology.
I don't know what
Can I take
thaumatology
a
is.
closer look at the tripod?
What?
Alice
Get
Laverne?
it out of the case.
Don't know who Alice Laverne is
Ah,
either.
no. That tripod is protected by a sophisticated
I'm assuming that's a
surveillance
daughter of a
system.
porn star.
How sophisticated?
A painfully loud alarm bell.
Oh, excuse
How
me.
is
Sorry
the
you heard
alarm
that.
bell triggered?
Coffee's
By
going
the
straight through me.
slightest pressure on or movement of any part of the case wherein that tripod is situated.
Jamie Morton found out his dad wrote an erotic book. It's him reading to Alice Laverne and James Cooper as they tear it to pieces. Laverne. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, no. Still. Alice is possibly a Radio 1 DJ. Honestly, I don't listen to the radio as often as I
Strikes
should.
me that to call your alarm system sophisticated is, well, stretching the truth a little.
I'll have to give it a
has
listen.
Never failed yet. The sophistication is in its simplicity.
Normally when I'm out driving it's 80s rock.
The sign on the tripod says it was found at a Templar preceptory.
It does.
Yeah, it doesn't mention John Dee at all.
Most remiss.
You don't know anything about the tripod, do you?
No, I don't. I never had much of a start in life, you see. I owe what little education I gained to my uncle.
It's not
He
appropriate
was
for little
an
Scotchy
optician,
present just to...
but
Okay,
he also
thank
doubled
you.
as the village school teacher. He taught me the alphabet. Wait, 19.
Do you want a clue?
The bottom row of the chart was
Let me
too
finish
small even for
speaking
him
to this.
read.
Do I need to finish
So
speaking
he
to this
left
guy?
them out.
Yeah, let me
Why
finish
don't you
speaking to
start
him.
over and enroll
And if
for
I haven't
adult
worked it out by
education?
then,
You know,
possibly.
I never thought of that. Do you think if I studied hard and did all my homework, I could be a professor of history?
Yes.
At your age? Dream on.
Oh, George.
What can you tell me about the collection of coins?
A rare example
You're a
of
rude
silver
man,
coinage
George.
from the reign of Philippe le Bel. That little old lay buried for centuries in a field on the outskirts of Paris. They're unique. Nothing like them has been found anywhere else in Europe.
Who was Philippe le Bel?
You don't know? Philippe IV, the King of France.
Wasn't he the guy who wiped out the Knights Templar?
I have no idea, monsieur. All I know is he was King of France. I don't even know why he was called Philippe le Bel.
What can you tell me about the collection of pottery?
Okay.
Those are remains
I don't
of
think-
pots used by the Paris pot people.
When did they move out?
15,000 years ago, monsieur.
Don't think he's going to help me, is he?
Vanished in the mists of time. Didn't even have time to pack up their pots.
Yeah. Munch Chomp, give us a clue.
Thanks for your help.
I think it's sent through the totem pole. I think like I've got to wobble it or something when he's not looking.
Watch out! You'll have that done on top of us!
Maybe a double click on it.
The totem pole looked distinctly out of place in the setting of the museum.
Closet. Tell me George is gay. Pretty sure I knew that. Sarcophagus. Get into the biscophagus. Okay, thank you, Aerial Ninja.
Do you have a fetish about closets, monsieur?
Wow, he's got a few
I
fetishes.
just love the smell of mothballs, I guess.
Thank you. Yeah, I think we've got it. So now do I have to wait for the guard to not look, I think? You're right. Get in there, George. Get in the closet. Get back in the closet.
No, monsieur.
I swear he wasn't looking. He was walking the other way.
Okay.
No, monsieur.
Okay.
What do I do here? Do I have to like set an alarm off? Distract him.
As I reached toward I froze.
No, monsieur. No et no.
Okay.
Window. Oh, yes. I remember. I didn't even see this here. Yeah.
The rod turned smoothly, and the window above me opened.
Come on, Georgie Porgy. You can make this. You can make it, Georgie Porgy. We've got music. Don't hear no, monsieur. Yes! We're in the closet.
This is ridiculous. I could be here for hours.
Okay. He didn't do anything. Anyone? Try again. Come back at night. Another location first. Do I need some biscuits and water to keep me going for the night or something?
This is ridiculous. I could be here for hours.
You're not at the right time, I think. Okay, alright. Huh. Okay, then let's leave. You have a large section to do first. Okay. Ooh. The church? What church? I think I've already spoke to old dickhead here.
Hi, Andre.
The church.
Hello,
I've been to the
Georgie.
church. Okay. Oh,
What can you tell
chat
me
to him
about
about
Philippe
Philip
le Bel?
LaBelle. Okay.
He
All right.
was responsible for the extermination of the Knights Templar.
I know that, but why was Philip so hot to get rid of them?
Mostly because he wanted to get his hands on their treasure.
Makes sense.
He had an enormous debt and a lifelong war with England to fund. The trouble was, the Templars were a highly respected holy order.
Go on. What
If
else?
the Templars
Keep
were
chatting.
so powerful, how
Talk
did this
Templar to
Philippe
me.
dude wipe them out?
By underhanded, dishonorable means, of course. The Pope was Clement V, a Frenchman.
French, huh? Handy for Philippe.
Fate had nothing to do with it. He was Philippe's puppet, planted to further his political ambitions. Philippe wanted the wealth of the Templars and used Clement to get it.
Okay. Good to know. I didn't know
So
what
what
any
was
of that is.
Philippe's plan? What happened?
Sealed orders were sent out all over France, not to be opened until the appointed day. That day was Friday, July 13th. That's the origin of our superstition regarding that date. At dawn, throughout the whole of France, the Templars were arrested. It was the biggest bust in the history of the world.
Good to know.
What happened to the Templars after their arrest?
Philippe was out for blood, so he handed the Templars over to the Inquisition. Not surprisingly,
The Spanish?
they confessed to a sensational and sordid list of blasphemies.
Like what?
Oh, the sort of things you read about in the gutter press. Devil worship, lewd sexual practices,
The fun
spitting
stuff.
on the Holy Cross, that kind
Oh,
of thing.
maybe not.
Well, that must have given their lawyers some headaches.
Whether or not the accusations were true, this was not good publicity. Most of the charges were probably cooked up, but so were the Templars, literally. Hundreds of them were found guilty of heresy and flamed grilled at the stake. They died protesting their innocence.
Okay. Good to know.
But surely Philippe had no proof of his charges against the Templars.
A man will admit anything under torture. The Inquisition fabricated some nonsensical demon called Baphomet, and then suggested to their victims that this was what they worshipped.
But they didn't have to agree.
The records show a Templar coming to trial with both feet burnt off. Fragments of flesh and charred bone falling from the stumps. What would you not admit to
Ooh,
stop
I'm
such
going to be watching
torment?
So there was no truth at all
Apprentice
in the Baphomet accusations?
Not a shred. Almost every victim described the idol differently.
bed. Oh, that sounds
No.
good.
Baphomet never existed outside the sick minds of the Inquisitor.
I've been so tired today. Hence the lot of coffees.
So Philippe stole the Templars' riches, huh?
Oh no, they weren't stupid. The king's troops marched first on the temple in Paris, then to the Templar home port at La Rochelle. There was no trace of the treasure. And the
Apprentice
fleet
was
of
hard
the
watching
Knights
last week. It
Templar
was.
had set
They were
sail.
brutal, weren't they?
Thanks for your
At
help,
points, I
Andre.
would say almost
You're
bullying.
welcome.
Oh, I love Phasmophobia. It's Baroness Brady to you. I'd call her Karen all night long. Karen Brady would get it. Consensual, obviously. She'd want it. She'd come on to me, let's be honest. Right, let's talk to Leon here.
Excuse me, officer.
Who here
And how
would
may I
hit on
help
Karen?
you?
What do you know about the Knights Templar?
Les Templiers. Only that they were excommunicated in 1312. and hanged in their dozens.
Zen
within
who?
this very square.
You don't know who Karen
Boy,
Brady
What
is?
they teach in the police academy these days.
No, monsieur. I read it on that board over there.
Munch Chomp gets it. Yes.
Shouldn't you be off
Yeah,
directing
you know.
traffic or something?
You know.
You have seen the Parisian traffic, no?
Yeah. So
See, it's not
I
just me,
could
it's got that
direct
weird
the
thing
traffic.
for her.
The most dangerous, the east side of Rome? Or I can sit here and enjoy the sun, the architecture, and the so-so Sauvignon. Which would you choose?
yeah, but I'm not a policeman. What happened to duty?
Brady Bunch,
An
no.
Excellent.
Should need to pass me the
question,
tissues
monsieur.
too. Honestly, it would sound like white people on a plane when it's landed.
I'll see you around.
Oui, monsieur. I'll be there.
See, you getting pissed. Let's go into the calf. Yeah, I know she'd need to pass you the tissues, but for a completely different reason.
I had no desire to talk to the crowd.
Why not? They look like lovely people. Although the guy in the back's definitely staring at either the guy in the waistcoat's bum or the child's bum. There's a bit of questioning going on here. I don't want to go near them anymore. Oh, this church. This church up here.
Oh, I forgot about the church.
Oh, hang on. There's a manhole there.
Hey, you. What do you think you're doing?
Trying to go in a hole.
Leave that cover alone. Now.
Sorry, no harm intended.
You stay away from that.
Okay, alright, pisshead. Right.
Away from my hole.
You don't want me playing with his hole. That's the problem. Okay,
I
so
didn't have time to sit around.
what Geoton's doing? Oh, we'll go this way. Okay. So why are we at church otherwise? I'm not here to pray. Right, then let's look around before clicking on anything. So we got something here. What's this? I said look around, but yeah, I'm clicking on things already.
In comparison to its neighbor, it looked pretty plain.
Okay. So we've got these people on the floor. One over here. We've got this guy in the middle and the things. Let's talk to the guy in the middle.
The statue had any secrets. It was concealing them pretty well.
Okay. Right, what are these?
I wondered if this guy had died in combat. Carrying all that armor around must have been hard work.
Okay. So
I didn't recognize the biblical story. I was a Sunday school dropout.
Joe went to Sunday school. There's not a punchline here or anything like that. I actually went to Sunday school for like 3 weeks. Yeah. That's
Biblical
it.
references engraved into the tomb edge to guide his way to the next world. I guess.
What's worse is it was my choice. It wasn't like my parents forced me.
Waiting in prayer for the judgment day.
Okay, so what do I do? Anyone?
Just think. There's a dead guy under there.
Oh, I didn't go to get into school. This is the wrong location. What?
I was surprised
another
Philip
church?
LaBelle had left this place alone.
Okay. Okay. It's not the church yet. Okay, not the church yet. Okay, so. The manhole puzzle first. Okay, so I've got to somehow solve this.
I had no desire to talk to the crowd.
Okay. So to get in there, I'm going to... Oh, hang on.
There was no water to frolic about in, and the leaf mold that was collecting there just wasn't
Would
the
you
same
want to frolic
somehow.
about in a... Alright, sure. Speak to the sergeant more about Marquez. Hospital's
Hello
next big
again,
bit.
officer.
Hello again,
Okay.
monsieur.
I've got nothing else to say to him.
Have you
Show
seen
the
this
picture.
man before?
No. Who is it?
I believe him to be an international assassin.
Zen knows.
Oh.
Hospital's
Is
next
that all
big
you
bit.
can
Police
say?
station. Okay, right.
Oh,
I did wonder if I should say that I believe you to be an international paranoiac.
Oh, the buffer
But
up.
it
Yeah,
didn't
I remember
seem
him.
polite.
I'll see you around.
Oui, monsieur. I'll be there.
So do you know why I went to Sunday school for a few weeks? There was a girl I liked, and her dad was a vicar. And I was trying to be a good person. Turns out Sunday school wasn't for me. Try not to say and wait for you to ask. Fit girl? I mean, I can't say that bit anymore because I was like 10. So, as a 10-year-old boy, yes, I found her attractive. But, yeah. Alright. H2O. Oh, there we go. Oh. There you go. Oh Jesus, you want me weeing myself? Oh. Gunshot. Okay, just use then. Oh, hang on. That's a reminder to take the bins out. It's blue bin today, in case anyone was wondering. Right, just for you. I used to lead a Sunday school when it was my job to run kids clubs at a church. That sounds like... I was going to say it sounds like hell. I mean, it does. To me, it sounds like hell. I'm sorry. We've been there. Won't be there. There, maybe? No, not there. Leave Georgie. Police station. Oh, cool shit. You did say police station. Yes, you did. Right. Was it that painful to watch then? You're like, I can't. I've just got to tell him.
What do you want now?
It was. Work on Sunday should be... I completely agree.
Have you heard of a man called Marquet?
Yes. He used to be known as the Mole of Montmartre. I heard he's been hospitalized, probably by one of his rivals.
Okay.
Which hospital was Marquet taken to?
The Hagenmeyer Clinic. In the Avenue des Hérissons.
Why was Marquet known as the Mole of Montmartre?
Because he lived in Montmartre, I suppose.
Yeah, but why the mole?
I don't know. Maybe he ruined people's lawns.
Right.
See you later, Sergeant.
Now we can go to the hospital. Okay. Yeah, I completely agree. Working Sunday should be illegal. Hospital even says hospital.
The old building managed to retain some of its original grandeur, but the modern additions look like a baseball cap on a statue of a medieval saint.
I never realised how open up the choices was after Ireland. I realised how opened up the choices was after Ireland. Yeah, it's very like you can just go anywhere now. Like it's...
I felt a little guilty as I tried the door.
It's
like
like
I was about to rob
up
a
until
grave.
Ireland just sort
I
of
gripped
still
the
learning
handle
the
with an
game.
involuntary tremble in my
Afterwards,
hand
like you should
and
know it
pulled.
now, so it's all down to you.
The door was locked.
What's that?
Like it becomes
Yeah, absolutely. Like it's become a different game. Alright, let's go talk to Karen Brady. Let's talk to Doogie Howser.
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Doogie don't care.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
Call me George if you like.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's my name.
Call me Terry, but it ain't my name.
Benoit, but everyone calls me Bunny.
Bunny.
That's right. I used to have this cute habit when I was a kid.
Keep it to yourself,
Eating
Benoit.
carrots. You can, but puzzles have to be done in order. So it just gets harder as you miss something small. Like the window opener in the museum. You can spend hours roaming, looking at, and hearing George say the same things over and over. Yeah, I can imagine that would get a little bit.
Do you know anything about a
Frustrating.
patient named Marquet?
No, sir, I don't know much about any of the patients.
I've never met a doctor who admits that he's only human.
I'm only a trainee, sir. I'm sure I'll get the hang of things.
Okay, so
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur. I've never seen him before.
what's that? I
See you
think
later.
Zen's in the group.
Hi.
Yeah. Right. I don't want to talk to you. Move your head, Doogie. Come on.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Is this the Hagenmeyer Clinic?
That's correct.
I thought I was in a garden center.
Oh, the plans.
That's a wall.
They were my idea. A little greenery to evoke the spirit of nature. How may I help you?
I'm here to see Jacques Marquet.
Oh, yes. Are you related to our client, sir?
Yes or no? Captain Power Slants. Yeah, that is a. I kind of want to see an electric guitar in his hand.
I've got the biggest dick.
Yeah. Big dick swinging stance. Yes, okay,
yeah,
we'll say yes.
I'm his long-lost brother.
A brother half his age with a different name and an American accent.
Yeah, people always say that. I blame Mom. We were separated at an early age. After a mix-up in the nursery at the Oakland shopping mall.
I've never heard anything so ridiculous in all my life.
I guess not.
It's true, though. Right, let's try.
Thanks for your help, ma'am.
Let's try Big Dick.
You're welcome.
I really hope his name's Richard now. I really do. Dr. Richard Head.
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Really? If you wish to make an appointment, see the receptionist.
I'm looking for a guy named Jacques Marquet.
In which department does he work?
He doesn't. He's a patient.
I see. You do realize there are strict policies regarding visiting hours, don't you?
I do.
This is important. I have to talk to Marquet urgently.
We make no exceptions to the rules.
It's a matter of life and death.
Give you a big
The
gem.
well-oiled running of this hospital is a matter of life and death. That's why we have rules.
I think I ought to warn you that Marquet is not what he seems.
Explain yourself.
He's in league with a bunch of guys who want to take over the world.
You're not helping, George.
Nonsense. Besides,
They're gonna put us in,
Marquet's
like, the
employers
padded
have
rooms
paid in
in.
advance for one of our most exclusive private rooms.
Okay.
Could you tell me who Marquet's employers are?
Certainly not.
Imagine him as your boss. Oh, I can't think of
Does the
anything
name
worse.
Thomas Merlin mean anything to you?
No, it does not.
He seems like sort of boss that be like breathing
Do
down
you
your neck
recognize the man in
constantly.
this photograph?
No, sir, I do not.
Shake my hand.
May I have the honor of shaking you by the hand?
You may not. I don't encourage physical contact between my staff.
Doesn't scare me. I'm married. Oh God.
Do you recognize this red nose, sir?
No, I do not.
No.
This is a hospital, not a circus ring. The
Oh, I can't wait for circus
minister
comes
to the
down.
sick in body, not the sick in mind.
Love the circus.
I have to take this gem to Marquet. He might be able to
Yeah.
explain its significance.
My dear chap, Marquet has other things on his mind right now.
Like what?
His catheter, for one.
So, right, I need everyone in the chat to think about what we're going to do for when we get to 250 followers. That's the next goal.
Thanks for your help.
I'll be sorting out the Kit Kat challenge for Sunday, and then we've got to start thinking about what we're going to do for 250.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Chat picks a tattoo. Oh, I'd love that. Yeah. Okay. I think that should be 500 though.
So, do I get to see Marquet before the funeral?
That attitude
Uh,
will get you nowhere.
Eat a
My
cake.
instructions were quite clear.
You want me to uwu?
No one gets to see Marquet.
Oh, okay.
So
I will
unless you
uwu
can
at
prove you're a
250.
relative or a close acquaintance, you're wasting your time here.
I'd even get like a big pink wig or something to go full e-girl cosplay for you.
Has Marquet had a visit from a pair of gangsters?
I should hope not. Can you describe them?
A thin guy who looks like a weasel and his friend, the gorilla.
Sounds as if they escaped from a zoo.
They look like it too.
Has Marquet been visited by a man in a clown costume?
Although I am liking this
Oh,
eat a cake
no.
idea.
You haven't seen a man in disguise?
Aerial Ninja, I think you might be the
There's
winner for me.
Theodore the bear. He comes every Thursday to entertain the children. Personally, I think he scares them half to death in that crummy old bear suit. If I was stuck on
I
my
mean,
back with
any
tooth
excuse
in
to wear a
every
wig.
orifice, he's the last person I'd want to see.
Miss my long hair.
Have you seen this man here at the clinic?
No, sir. And I never forget a face.
Look at this ID pass.
So you're Merlin. Marquet's been asking for you.
Oh,
For me?
Yes. He was shouting your name when they brought him in here.
oh, hello. Hello.
Now, let me see.
What a
He
stroke
was
of
on
luck.
Ward B12, as I recall.
Okay. We're getting somewhere.
Oh, he's
Zen,
been
I'm well aware it was a
transferred to-
fluke.
Oh dear. He's on Ward J2. That's Nurse Grendel's ward.
Okay.
What's so bad about
We want
Nurse
full
Grendel?
cosplay. Okay.
She runs that ward like a South American prison.
Keeping a well-disciplined ward isn't a crime, is it?
Well disciplined. In the discipline and punishment stakes, she'd whip the butt off the Marquis de Sade. Everything, I mean everything, is done to a strict routine. 6 o'clock, alarm call. 6:10, bowel movement, and woe betide
Do you want
anyone
an
who doesn't
Uwu
have a
girl
result.
cosplay or do you want a
Those
George
patients of
cosplay?
hers are like Pavlova's dogs.
She sounds like a real nightmare.
Don't
And
say
then
Nico.
some.
I can't put off the purple thing.
If Nurse Grendel is that bad, how come the authorities tolerate her?
She's like part of the furniture.
A Nico
Oh, you mean
cosplay.
she's been here a long time.
No. I mean, there's not a man in this clinic who hasn't sprawled out on her.
Wow,
I was
that's
beginning to get the
descriptive.
picture. This woman was jealous, with a big green capital J.
A Todrick cosplay. That means I've got to like shave my head and
How do I find Nurse Grendel's ward?
that's
Down
next
the
4
corridor on
weeks
the left,
covered.
Turn right at the senior consultant's washroom. Right again at the executive coffee lounge. Very left past the administrator's sauna.
Right, so we
And turn
want
left at the
Nico,
end. That's
Uwu,
J2.
George and Todrick.
And good luck.
I'll be honest with you,
Thanks for your
how to
help,
get
man.
we'll work it
You're
out. I've
welcome.
fluked everything else so far. Right, one sec. Can you create a poll in the group, please? To find out which cosplay I'm doing first. And let them add their own options as well. And Khan on the train at the end of the game, okay?
As I turned the corner, I saw the source of the hellish noise which echoed through the corridors. It was an industrial polishing machine with an odd-looking guy in tow.
No. Pack it in.
Hey now, You can't go
Type
in
it
there.
in.
How come?
I'm responsible for the contents of that cupboard.
He's dressed as an old Scottish lady. What? Who is me? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So Khan at the end of the game is dressed as an old Scottish lady. Okay.
There was no way I could improve on the sculpture with the janitor watching me.
I'm going to draw a dick on it.
Maybe the face of the unaccountably happy domestic had made me unduly suspicious. I mean, I knew it was only my imagination, but the water tasted, well, peculiar.
Okay, so I'm here.
Oui, monsieur.
Is this Ward J2?
It is, but you're not supposed to be here. We
Okay.
have strict rules about visiting hours.
Can't you make an exception? I've come all the way from California.
You must speak to the doctor.
I can't wait that long. What if he snuffs it?
You can't talk like that here. This is a hospital. You will have to leave.
Do you have any clowns on the ward?
Why, yes, we do. A professional clown.
I'll bet he lightens the place up.
Hardly. Monsieur Boissy has been in a coma for the last 3 months.
What's
That's
wrong
helpful.
with Boissy?
He was involved in a very nasty accident. A silly stunt involving a unicycle. His
Sorry,
current
shouldn't laugh.
condition is due to post-traumatic shock. It's unlikely he'll ever perform as a clown again.
It's an ill wind that blows nobody any good. Do you have a patient named Marquet on this ward?
Oui, monsieur. He is in the private room at the end of the ward. He has been placed in strict isolation.
You can tell me how my
Yeah,
brother
Munch
is.
Chomp,
can't you?
if you can
Of course, monsieur. What is his
post a
name?
picture in the group
Jacques Marquet.
Let me see.
of an old Scottish lady
He's
cosplay,
satisfactory.
I will do it for the
I
last
was told
episode.
he was dying.
Oh, well, he is, but the doctor described his condition as satisfactory. That's quite an improvement on yesterday.
Okay.
Do you know who paid for Marquet's room?
No, of course I don't.
Preferential treatment like that must cost an arm and a leg.
That's not my concern, monsieur.
Thank you, nurse.
You may come back at visiting time, monsieur.
Thanks. When is that?
The second Tuesday of each month.
Okay. That helps. Right, what's down here? Get Babs. Babs will come out one day. A few minutes later. Okay, so it's not down there. What's down here? A few minutes later. I'll go. Okay. I've got a feeling I'm going to go into the closet again.
I wasn't in the mood for shining floors.
Okay. Yep. I got it. I see the plug. And let me guess, I ran into the closet while he's
As I tugged the plug out
putting the
of
plug
socket,
back in.
the polishing machine coughed, spluttered, and died.
Mr. Shiny, what's wrong, pal?
Is he a Brummy? Well, let me do something then. I want to go in the closet while he's in there. Ah, okay, doctor's coat. Hello. Dr. Georgie.
Dr. Stobart at your service.
Okay. And now if I unplug it again, I can then do something to the statue, right? I wonder if I talk to him. Tell him to leave.
Hello.
What's that?
I said hello.
Oh, hiya.
I'd like to talk to you for a minute.
That's what I thought you said. Don't look so down in the mouth. No matter how bad things seem, I never let life get on top of me.
Oh, yeah? What's your secret?
Bet the nurse gets on top of
Why,
you.
it's easy. All you have to do is smile and whistle this little tune.
You know what? If you start whistling, I'll bust you in the teeth.
It's a deal.
Would Mr. Shiny be your polishing machine by any chance?
Please, don't call him that. He's more of a friend than a machine. I've had Mr. Shiny for 3 years and he's never let me down once.
Well, good for
How
Mr.
come
Shiny.
you're so attached to a polishing machine?
I asked you not to call him that. He's got a name, you know.
Yeah, Mr. Shiny. It's just that...
You think it's odd, don't you?
No,
I don't mind. The rest of the staff think I'm twisted. I heard them snorking behind my back when I gave Mr. Shiny his weekly pull through.
Whatever you've got with this metal mop foot is probably a fine and noble thing.
It is. Say, it's not every day I meet someone as crazy as me.
Have you seen any unsavory characters lurking about in the quarters?
No, sir, I haven't. But I've got nothing to worry about. What's that, Mr. Shiny? You'd take good care
okay.
of the rascals, I'll bet
While
you
you're there-
would. With a friend like him,
Thank you.
I've no fear of oppressors.
It must be a great comfort.
He is.
Yeah.
Do you know where I'd
Well
find
done.
a patient called Marquet?
No, I'm not allowed on the wards with Mr. Shiny.
Why have I got
See you
Moana
later.
in my head now?
Yeah, take care
So
now.
shiny. Right, I want to unplug so I can do something with the statue. Or should I have done that before I put my coat on? Yeah, I probably should have done it before I put my coat on. Okay, right then. I'm going to go talk to Jacques Marquez, or whatever his name is. Oh, Market Man. Yeah, the Market Man. That's the guy.
Good afternoon, doctor.
Oh, hi. Is this Ward J2?
Yes, sir. The patients are ready for your inspection, doctor.
Thank you, nurse. Well, who's first?
Monsieur Croquet in bed 2.
What's his problem?
He's been complaining of loss of consciousness. You'll need this, doctor.
Need what? Tell me what.
She gave me a long, narrow metal box and a stunning smile.
All right.
Thanks.
George, don't need to flirt. What I heard.
Hi, I'm Dr. Stobart.
Hello, Doctor.
The nurse told me you keep losing consciousness.
That's right. I've had the problem as long as I can remember. It's a real out-of-body experience. Like death, but not so conclusive.
I see. How long does it last?
Just a fraction of a second, and then I recover.
I might not have been a doctor, but I was formulating a diagnosis all the same. This guy was nuts. I know exactly what you mean. It's known in the medical field as blinking.
Is it serious?
Of course it isn't serious. It's perfectly natural.
But just think, 2 seconds every minute. Why, that's almost half an hour every day. 2 weeks out of every year spent in total darkness.
I don't have time to listen to this baloney.
Okay.
Which bed is Marquet in?
He's round the corner, in solitary.
What's the matter with him?
I don't know, but the men who brought him in were wearing masks and rubber gloves. Hey, you're a doctor. How come you don't know?
We doctors don't know everything.
Then how come you act like you do?
I don't know.
Has Marquet had any visitors?
Nah, neither have I. That's the worst thing about being in hospital. You feel like the rest of the world has abandoned you.
Well, you know how it is. Life goes on.
Thanks for those comforting words.
Okay then, right.
Well, goodbye and good luck.
Thanks, Doc.
So, do I go around the corner now?
Doctor,
What is it?
you haven't taken my blood pressure.
Okay. Oh, glad you did that. Oh. Thank you.
Seems fine to me.
You're not doing it right.
Of course I am.
No, you're not. Dr. Monroe never did it like that.
I can't take a satisfactory reading while you're excited like this. I'll come back later.
Alright.
Oh, Doctor,
What now?
you didn't finish taking my blood pressure.
Told you I'd come back later.
Okay, let's try again.
A quick hello. I just managed to join the stream due to school's parents' evening. Yep, we were the same. What have I missed? What have you missed? We've done the goat pretty quickly, actually. Zen would tell you it was a fluke. I will say pure skill now.
I'll come back when you've recovered your manners.
Quick catch up, people. What else? Stumbled about for a bit.
Hello? Anybody home?
Flukes on the second attempt, yeah.
My name is Dr. Stobart, and I'm here to steer you down the rocky road to recovery.
Dr. Monroe said there was no cure for what I've got.
What
Your
else? What else we
problem
done?
is you stayed in bed too long.
We
Are
spoke
you
a bit.
sure you're a qualified doctor?
You better
Karen
believe
Brady,
it.
yep.
I'm going to take your blood pressure.
Why?
I haven't eaten any Kit
my
Kats.
job.
We only hit 240 on this stream, so that's going to be for a Sunday.
What can you tell me about
And
Marquet?
we're talking about what to
He's
do for
the
the
man
250
with the private
followers.
room, isn't he?
Fluky goat, flooded basement,
That room
then
was
unflooded
mine
basement. Oh yeah, we
before I was
unflooded the basement.
Tossed out like a common squatter.
I'm going to dress up as an Uwu girl at some point for you all.
Do you know what's wrong with Marquet?
They won't even say what's wrong with me.
I've been posture
Tell me,
checked.
doctor, what's
Slinky
your
likes to see the gun show.
It's too early to say.
But I've been
We
here
appreciate
for
how
3 months.
Karen Brady is just, you know.
What's your impression of Nurse Grendel?
She's a very efficient young woman.
Yeah, I think
Efficient.
that's probably everything.
You make her sound like
Stumbled
an
about, I
uncomplete.
called
I've no complaints.
Lobino a dickhead. George came out, or George went in the closet, came out the closet, then went back in the closet.
The woman at reception described Nurse Grendel as a monster.
Well, that's simply not true.
Worth me catch up
She's
later
quite
then. Yeah,
sick.
oh yeah, you're
But
gonna have
that's her
fun.
job, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I mean the stream
You've got
literally
to have
ends in about
discipline in a
14
place
minutes,
like
so it'd be the VOD would be available to watch like minutes afterwards.
I thought about giving him an electric shock, but I just couldn't do that to a sick guy.
I would have.
I'm going to take your blood pressure.
Why?
I'm a doctor. It's my job. See you later.
Oh God. How did your parents' evening go there, Steve?
Pardon me, nurse.
Oui, monsieur?
You're good. You're good.
What is this device?
It's for taking the patient's blood pressure.
Just getting
doctor.
pizza, so we'll be off soon. Oh, I
Thank
could eat
you,
a
nurse.
pizza.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Right, what do I?
Pardon me, nurse.
Oui, monsieur?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, I don't.
Pineapple on pizza, Steve? Or, in fact, everyone. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no? I've got a theory about it.
Hi, me again. Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, Doctor.
Interesting. No.
Who is it?
A cold-blooded
see?
killer.
It was an
Really?
exam revision
He's a
session.
dead ringer for my
GCSE
background.
from... Oh, wow. Okay,
Of
well,
course,
good luck to her.
Mr. Soames hasn't got a scar.
No, yes.
And he
Ham and
doesn't
pineapple,
have
yes.
one
See,
bit
chicken and pineapple is
hair's a
awesome.
lot grey
Yeah,
too.
I think I had chicken and pineapple last time,
Otherwise-
actually.
It's just like him.
Remarkable.
I don't think pineapple's as bad as what people make out.
I'm going to take your blood pressure.
Why?
I'm a doctor. It's my job.
Okay, so let me take it.
See you later.
Yes for me, pineapple. No for Mrs. D and Mini D. Well, you're wrong. Slinky, I think right now, you and Aerial Ninja are the only wrong ones, apparently. I think it's not as bad as what people make out.
You haven't finished taking...
I just tried, you prick! Let me talk about my pineapple on pizza. Someone knows what they're doing with that device, Scorch.
Will you keep quiet? You're disturbing the other patients.
I'll keep quiet when you've taken my blood pressure properly.
I have to see Jacques
Okay.
Martin first.
Alright.
How come he gets preferential
I have an idea.
treatment?
I have an idea.
It's because he's got money.
I have an idea. Let's
It's
go talk
not
to Doogie
like
Howser.
that. I'll come back when you've dealt with that chip on your shoulder.
Right, Doogie, I'm coming for you. Run, Georgie. We're hoping to get the hospital done by the end of this scene. This scene? This stream. He'll be sending Georgie's blood pressure sky high. He's sending my blood pressure sky high. No, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. How do I leave? Through there. Right. See, he's a trainee, so I'm thinking Dr. Dickhead. Sorry, Richard Head, that was his name. Mr. Shiny. Oh yeah,
Excuse me,
yeah.
sir.
I was thinking
must
you thought maybe we were
be
giving it to Mr. Shiny. I don't want to give it to Mr. Shiny,
I
but
must
you're just
be.
excited to see him.
Well, stop wandering about and make yourself useful. Bernie, come here, boy. This is Benoit, my nephew. Can I trust you to look after him?
Do your own babysitting, Gramps. Who do you think you are, anyhow?
I am Felix.
Gets him the
Heckenberg.
sounds when Mrs. Zen is in
May
the
I
bedroom
say
alone.
what an honor it
But
is
we
to
have
meet you in
carpet,
person,
so
sir.
why should we be using a floor?
You are
Okay.
my medical wall of fame. Right up there with Pasteur and
Zen,
Leary.
come here.
I look on it as a
So,
privilege. No, an honor.
I think what's
to
happening
look after your nephew.
is she might
sir.
be hoovering.
He is fresh out of medical school.
That's what I think.
It will open his eyes to see a real doctor on the job.
Or brushing her teeth.
I'll bet.
Show him around. Let him
Catch
see
you Sunday,
how
food
he
beckons.
is.
Absolutely. Food
Look
over
what
stream
Nurse
every day.
Brendel gave me, sir.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, very good.
See,
I'm
Zen?
glad to see
You're overthinking it. You're thinking,
capable
why is she using a carpet
It
cleaner?
reassures
Or
the public
floor
to
shiner?
see the medical
She's
professional
hoovering, that's all it is.
using traditional
There's nothing to worry
arcade
about.
Tools.
You know, if you'd done a good job at hoovering, she wouldn't have to hoover herself. Right.
Hey, Benoit.
Benny, come on. Bunny, Benny.
There's no need to shout. What do you want?
Here, take this pressure gauge.
Thank you, sir. What do you want me to do with it?
Well, keep it safe until I think of something.
Well, I thought it was saying. Go
Hey,
take the...
Benoit.
Yes, sir?
Do you know the nurse on Ward J2?
No, miss. This is my first day here. I can't wait to get my hands dirty. I was talking about treating my first patient, of course. I didn't mean I'd get my hands dirty with a nurse.
You play Faz, you said.
Shut up, Benoit.
I think my neighbour's
Okay,
house
pal.
is haunted. Wife pops over 15 minutes in the evening and comes back with a couple of hundreds in her pocket. Clearly identified ghosts and came straight home. On your 400th playthrough of Broken Sword 1 and wondering why the wife's hoovering so much.
Follow me, Benoit.
I'm right behind you, sir.
I mean, if she can identify ghosts that quickly, yeah. Fantastic. I mean, she's making her money somehow.
Could you take a look at the client in bed number 3 now?
No.
His name is Eric Sopmarsh.
What's his problem?
He's delirious. He just now came out of theatre. He's recovering from major surgery.
I'll have him up and about before you can say, Lazarus, get out of your bed and walk.
No one ever says that. We all need a good hoovering now and then.
Hi, it's me again.
I believe we do. I don't want to talk to
See you later.
Apparently I'm talking to bed 3. You get very dusty. Oh, that's a way of putting it. Right, now I can make it through.
You haven't finished taking my blood pressure.
I have hard floors, just a broom.
Will you keep quiet? You're disturbing the
I'm
other
a
patients.
sweeping kind of guy. Right,
Hey,
Bunny,
Benoit.
take this man's blood pressure.
Yes, sir.
Are you ready with that pressure
Carpet
gauge?
burns.
Primed and ready to pump, sir. What do you want me to do with it?
This one.
Use it on Eric Sopmarsh.
Okay.
Want to become famous? Order your streams on View shop. What? I got no interest in being famous, but all your streams on Viewers shop. What? No, we're good. Yeah. Just. Yeah.
I'm just checking his person, who it is.
Yeah, it's just going to be someone trying to sell me some shit. Does he have a Hoover? Yeah. New person. If you got a Hoover, I'll become famous.
I'm Dr. Stobart.
Bonjour, docteur.
Have you seen any suspicious characters on the ward?
Yeah, I have.
A gorilla and a weasel?
No, this was a tatty old bear.
How is the bear acting suspiciously?
Well, he was wearing a homburg.
Is that against the law?
No, but it's pretty weird for a bear.
Don't you think it's possible that the bear was a man in disguise?
Well, obviously, I'm not completely stupid. But who would go to the bother of disguising himself as a bear?
Hot young fans
It's
of
not as
Broken
if
Sword,
he'd
let's play
blend
in
in
your
with the
area.
surroundings. I checked
It all
with the
depends
place to
if my
see
husband
if
thinks
any
so.
bears had been reported missing from the zoo or a traveling circus. They told me to sit tight until reinforcements arrive. I
Hang on,
guess
what
they're
have we
right.
missed? What have
I'd
we
be
missed?
stupid to tackle a
Oh yeah,
bear
the Dusty comment.
single-handed.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Have you heard of a guy called Marquet?
He's in quarantine, Doc. Right behind
Do you know,
this
I don't
big
feel...
door.
Marquet is just
It's
the
got to
man
be
I
a
wanted to
scam,
see.
right?
I wouldn't go in there if I was you. He has
Because
anthrax.
surely, I mean, I've been around Twitch long enough to know
I
that it's
have to visit
illegal
my
to pay for
patient.
viewers.
What for?
Routine.
You can't even
I have to
offer,
check he's still
like,
breathing.
What
come
if
watch
he's
me
not?
and I'll give you money
I'll sign the certificate
in
and
groups or
register
anything. It's
his bed as
completely
vacant.
illegal against their
That's
terms
cold
and conditions and all that lot.
distant attitude to death.
Well, I've been institutionalized to the
I mean,
point
that's
of
true.
godlike aloofness.
That's true.
The white coat suits you.
Thanks. Catch you later, officer.
I'm just waiting
Au
for a
revoir,
Nigerian
Doc.
prince to email
If
me.
you
I really
see
want to
that
help him
bear,
out.
kick him in the nuts.
He's going to make you a star.
Rather you than me, pal.
My name up in lights. Hang on. My name up in lights. Can I be on Broadway?
Marquet?
Yes. I am Marquet.
Right, to ask how much do you want this?
I've been expecting
Oh.
you.
You have?
I hope they do. I've got the
What
answer.
are you waiting for? Get it over with.
I just want to know what I should do with the gem.
The Lahmar gem.
Yeah, right here in my pocket.
thought you were one of the...
How many Hoovers will you win to bargain for?
Not me.
Yeah,
I never inhaled.
So,
Semenya? I don't know. Sorry if I butchered your name. We deal with Hoovers around here.
You could hardly make the trip to Ireland in your condition. What should I do with the gem?
deliver it to the Grand Master. Quickly tell him that I have found the tripod right here in Paris.
Well, you have it?
Not yet, but it's being taken care of.
I get Don Corleone vibes from like Godfather Part 2.
A flair for petty crime.
Would that
Tripod,
be
Scorch's
black
nickname one in college.
Guido
Oh, you
by any
know.
chance?
Know them?
You've been on my
We
TikTok.
met. What about the Hashashin?
Sorry, Hashashin.
More likely to
Do you think he was saying assassin but with a list?
Klausner. He'll stop at nothing.
Oh, Zen, I've
Prevent the
got a surprise soon about that.
And that's bad, is it?
You'll like it.
For Klausner. He is gone up to Syria on a wild goose chase.
They have geese in Syria?
It could be someone called Ash Sheen, like Charlie Sheen's brother. You on WikiFeet?
Location of the
His nickname is Coke Monster Can.
That's enough excitement for
Yeah.
one day, Monsieur Marquet. What are you
We don't
doing
go there.
here?
Talking to this patient, of course.
Monsieur Marquet
Mine's
is
Pringles.
my patient. Hagenmeyer was to hear that.
Okay, I'm going.
I'm
I learned what I could
impressed.
from Marquet anyhow.
I'm very impressed. Pringles Zen. Once I pop, I can't stop. Oh, okay. I was thinking.
Ah, there you are, sir. I was just coming to look for you. I finished with your pressure gauge.
Thanks, Bunny.
What's that noise? It sounds as if someone's having a cardiac arrest.
You have to ask him that.
It's all right. The doctor's in there with him.
He's dying.
Are you sure he was a doctor?
Oui, monsieur. He showed me his ID. It was Dr. Braille.
There's no Dr. Braille working here.
He's an imposter. The door's locked. Help me, officer.
What do I do?
Stand back, monsieur.
No? What was I meant to save? Pong on the heart machine. It did look like that, to be fair. Was I meant to save? Whew, back in Nico's apartment. Okay, we're good.
I found Jacques Marquet.
Did he talk?
Yeah, he talked. For the very last time.
Alright,
He's
gangster.
dead?
Yeah. Killed in cold blood by a bogus doctor.
That's despicable.
He's describing it like he
What kind of guy
killed
would pass
him.
himself off as a doctor and take advantage of a dying man. Was it Khan?
No, I don't know who he was, but it certainly wasn't Khan. He got away, out the window.
Right, let's
Have you ever heard of the Hashi
finish this part.
No.
Marquet said that they were his biggest enemy.
His biggest enemy was the bogus doctor.
Don't remind me. That guy was evil. He had wild, staring eyes like a dead fish. I'll never trust a doctor again.
Save and then museum on Sunday.
Do
Yeah.
you think the assassin
I'm
was
looking forward to it.
responsible for killing Marquet?
I don't think so. He could have finished him off the first time. Besides, Marquet would have recognized
They
him.
didn't call
He was
you.
pumped to the gills with sedatives. He wouldn't
Slinky
have
for
recognized
nothing.
the four horsemen of the apocalypse unless they'd introduced themselves.
Don't what? Save?
Have you found out any more about the Knights Templar?
Yes, I have. The guy responsible for the downfall was
Oh, they
Philippe
don't
the
call you
Fourth, the
Slinky for
King of
nothing. Okay,
France,
yeah.
Otherwise known as Philippe le Bel.
I've heard of him.
Well, he is known to history as Philippe the Fair.
but I doubt if the Templars called him that. I'm sure
I've
Andre
thought about it a
will
few
tell you all
times then.
about him.
I have. Right.
I guess I'd better go back and talk to that weirdo.
Which one, Rosso or Sergeant Mou? Oh, but you're referring to Andre.
Yeah,
I'll
dickhead.
let you work it out.
You're not going to let me save in her apartment. So I've only just noticed she's got a lot of newspapers. Right, save. There we go. Okay, right. H2O first. Posture check. Oh. Really, more H2O. There you go. Right, now. Now, let's go back to here. Right, as always. Jesus. As always, thank you for coming around. I've enjoyed hanging out with you guys. I've enjoyed playing. I'll be down it before we finish, okay? Let me say thank you to everyone. Yeah, thank you everyone for coming around. Thank you for hanging out and thank you for chatting. I appreciate it. And I'll see you all Sunday. But first... there you go. We got a wave. And we spilled some. This side. Not been around much. That's okay, as long as you've enjoyed watching it and listening to it, and you know, just you don't always need to chat. Just as long as you've enjoyed it, that's the main thing. I do it for you guys. You know, that's why I do this. You know, so yeah. But yeah, thank you everyone, and I will see you all